Hello and welcome to Astonishing Earth. In this video, we present 10 of the most fascinating UNESCO World Heritage Sites. On number 10, Taj Mahal, India. Our top 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites list would not be complete without the Taj Mahal. The white marble mausoleum is a sight to behold and makes many travelers' bucket lists. The symbolic masterpiece, a 17th century mausoleum in Agra, was constructed to honor the favorite wife of a Mughal emperor. The Taj Mahal is not only a well-known representation of love, but also represents Shah Jahan's wealth, power, and the prosperity of the empire during his rule. It is regarded by many as the finest illustration of Mughal architecture and a representation of India's extensive past. The best time to visit is in the early morning when it's also the coolest and there are fewer people around. On number 9, Petra, Jordan. Petra is a historic and archaeological city located in southern Jordan. Petra is known for its water conduit system and rock-cut architecture. It is also known as the Rose City due to the color of the stone used in its construction. The Petra region has been inhabited since 7000 BC. During Petra's flourish, the population peaked at an estimated 20,000 inhabitants. The development of maritime trade routes and the earthquake of year 363 that destroyed numerous buildings reduced Petra's significance. Over 30 magnificent ruins, including temples, tombs, and intricate structures, are dispersed over 60 square kilometers. Following a vote by 100 million people in 2007, the ancient city of Petra in Jordan was named one of the 7 new wonders of the world, and the UNESCO has described Petra as one of the most precious cultural properties of man's cultural heritage. On number 8, Memphis and its necropolis and the pyramid fields from Giza, Egypt. Memphis, situated in the middle of the western bank of the Nile's floodplain, is thought to have been built around 3000 BC as the capital of a politically unified Egypt. The location is home to numerous archaeological remnants, including many temples, the most significant of which is the Temple of Ptah in Mit-Rahina. The necropolis of Memphis extends southwards from the Giza Plateau. The Giza Plateau features the Great Sphinx, several cemeteries, and more than 38 pyramids, including the 3 pyramids of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is the only surviving wonder of the ancient world and one of the most significant structures in human history. On number 7, Yellowstone National Park, USA. Yellowstone National Park is situated in the western part of the United States. It is the oldest national park in the United States. The park is renowned for its diversity of animals and geothermal features. With more than 300 geysers, or 2/3 of all those on the Earth, Yellowstone boasts the highest concentration of geysers in the entire world, including the famous Old Faithful geyser. The Yellowstone caldera is the largest volcanic system in North America. It was formed by an eruption 640,000 years ago. This eruption was more than 1,000 times more powerful than the 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens. Yellowstone National Park is home to hundreds of species of mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, and amphibians, including several that are either endangered or threatened. Bison, elks, black and grizzly bears can all be found within the area. On number 6, the Great Wall of China. The over 12,500-mile-long UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the greatest construction projects in history and also the largest military complex in the world. The wall, which was constructed from the 3rd century BC to the 17th century AD, comprises walls, watchtowers, horse trails, strongholds, and passes. It is still regarded as a national symbol for ensuring the security of China and its citizens. The wall has remained in a good condition and has even been significantly renovated in parts close to tourist attractions, but it is in poor condition in many other places. Whether the wall is visible from low Earth orbit is a contentious subject. According to NASA, it can only be seen in very ideal lighting circumstances and isn't much more noticeable than many other man-made things. On number 5, Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, which is the largest coral reef in the world, is one of Australia's most amazing natural wonders. The reef is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It is the only living thing that can be seen from space. Great Barrier Reef is composed of over 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands stretching over an area of approximately 344,400 square kilometers. The barrier reef is home to 1,500 species of fish and around 240 species of birds. The Great Barrier Reef Marine Park safeguards a sizable portion of the reef, reducing the effects of human use, such as fishing and tourism. However, climate change, widespread coral bleaching, and other environmental issues pose threat to the reef. On number 4, the Galapagos Islands, Peru. The remote UNESCO World Heritage Area, the Galapagos Islands, lies about 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador. The Galapagos Islands long remained undiscovered by humans and resulted in the melting pot of unique wildlife. Charles Darwin, a teenage naturalist who spent 19 days in 1835 researching the island's flora and fauna, was the most well-known early visitor. In 1859, Darwin published On the Origin of Species, which made the Galapagos Islands and his theory of evolution widely known. Low rainfall, low humidity, and generally cool air and ocean temperatures are the defining characteristics of the Galapagos Islands climate. The islands are home to thousands of different plant and animal species, the bulk of which are endemic. On number 3, Angkor Wat, Cambodia. With a total area of 162.6 hectares, Angkor Wat is the largest religious structure in the world. King Suryavarman II constructed the temple complex near Siem Reap, Cambodia, in the 12th century. One of the world's great cultural wonders, Angkor Wat is a massive religious complex with more than 1,000 structures. Angkor Wat is often regarded as a prime example of the classical style of Khmer architecture. 3 galleries must be traversed to get to the temple. Very fine bas-relief carvings may be found all around the temple walls. Nowadays, Angkor Wat is the biggest tourist destination in the nation and has been adopted as a national symbol of Cambodia. On number 2, Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu, the site of ancient Inca ruins, is located about 50 miles northwest of Cusco, Peru. Machu Picchu was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. The majority of contemporary archaeologists concur that Machu Picchu was built as a residence for Inca ruler Pachacuti between 1438 and 1472. Machu Picchu is the most well-known representation of the Inca civilization, and it is frequently referred to as a lost city of the Incas. Machu Picchu long remained a secret. It was undiscovered even by the Spanish, who conquered the Inca in the 1500s. The location was covered in vegetation, and for hundreds of years, only the locals were aware of it. Nowadays, the ruins are accessible in a single day from Cusco by using a narrow-gauge railway, followed by a 500-foot ascent on a serpentine route from the valley of the Urubamba River. Hiking via the Inca Trail is also an option. On number 1, Easter Island, Chile. Rapa Nui, often known as Easter Island, is the world's most remote inhabited island and is 3,500 kilometers from the Chilean coast, making it even more difficult to visit than Machu Picchu. However, the stunning sight of nearly 900 enormous head statues, or moai, built by Polynesian settlers between the 10th and 16th centuries, makes the journey worthwhile. The statue sizes were expanded until they reached huge proportions. The tall, slender busts also had enormous cylindrical topknots affixed to their heads. The majority of Middle Period statues are between 10 and 20 feet tall, but the tallest statue was around 32 feet tall and was made of a single block weighing about 82 tons. Thank you for watching. If you want a more informative video like this, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.